No flour, no buttermilk, no nothing. Just want to sear it in the pan on both sides, cook it real good. I've made incisions so that I know my meat cooks thoroughly. Probably gonna need to flip it a few times. I do want some garlic in the pan as well, just to add on some extra flavor. Today's meal is going to be a 2 meat and 3 side special. I'm going to do some salmon for me and the wife, and for everybody else we're going to do some sauteed chicken breast. Alright, as you can see, I got my chicken clean, and I've cut these chicken fillets in half so that they will be more, quantity as opposed to portion size. So what I'm going to mix in here is going to be salt, pepper. I'm going to use some Italian seasoning, paprika. I'm going to implement that spicy brown sugar that we like, along with that Louisiana Cajun. Just want to sear it in the pan on both sides, cook it real good. I've made incisions so that I know my meat cooks thoroughly. Probably gonna need to flip it a few times. I do want some garlic in the pan as well, just to add on some extra flavor. Everybody, I'm starting with the sweet potatoes just because they're probably gonna be the longest food that I'm prepping today. That's gonna take the longest to cook. So what I'm doing, I'm just peeling the peels from them, and I'm going to cut them in nice oval shapes because they're going to turn out to be some great candied yams. This will be the first time that I've done this particular recipe for candy yams, so I'm just excited to see how they will turn out. This is going to be our caramelized mixing for our sweet potatoes. You can already see what it's doing and how it's looking, and it's smelling even better. My wife is standing here, she can tell you. The last mixture I'm going to add in here is going to be 1 whole orange, but just the juice. It's going to give it the good balance of the mixture of the salt and the sweetie taste. Alright, so you can see we've added the sweet potato in with the sauce. Now that you saw that the sauce, when I first created it, it was very plush to the pan, but now you see how it's risen up. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to keep cooking them until we can stick a fork or a toothpick through them. And once we do that, we'll put them in a glass dish, put the caramelized over top of that, and then we're going to put it in the oven for a little bit, and then it will be ready to go. We've washed and cleaned our scalloped potatoes. Not really scalloped, but we're just going to roast these. So I'm about to add my olive oil, salt and pepper, and a couple of other seasonings here. So just make sure that when you season them, put your hands in there. So you make sure you get every piece of the potatoes seasoned. Sea salt. Some black pepper. For this one, we're going to do some Italian seasoning. Can't go wrong with a decent portion of this. A little bit of paprika, so I like the taste of it. Alright, so I've got our onions cut. I'm going to saute these separate, that way they will have the same flavor for whatever dish I add them in. Alright, so this one is going to be simple too. With some olive oil, a little salt and a little pepper. And as you see here, we've added a little bit of chopped garlic, freshly chopped. So we just want this to be mixed in with all the sauteed onions to just give it a little extra flavor. Alright everybody, so we done got our greens washed and clean. I have two sets I'm going to be cooking in the same pan, but I'm just going to show you the first pan. So all I'm going to use for this is just going to be some olive oil. If you hear me sniffing, it's just from the onions I just cut. A little bit of sea salt. And just some black pepper. I'm going to keep this as simple as I can, and they're going to turn out really, really good. And this will be the last thing that needs to be cooked, and after that you guys will see what it all looks like together. Cut the skin off. I do not like the skin. So now I'm about to just season it, and I'll throw some butter in it on the low heat. Don't need to cook this fast. Okay guys, this is what it looks like after everything has been plated. Food came out delicious, probably one of the best meals I've ever cooked. Please let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button and subscribe.